How's it going, everybody? Hi. Let's talk about the difference between self-help and therapy. I have, just to put it out there, I don't have anything against self-help, I don't think. Let me kind of check in with myself. I don't want to, No, I do have some judgments. Let's just put it out there. I have some judgments about the self-help movement. Okay, I will tell you this. Before I was trained as a therapist, so like years ago, I'm old, I read a lot of self-help books, and the way that it left me feeling was that like something was wrong with me and I had to fix it. And if I wasn't having the results that the book was telling me could be had, like unlimited happiness and perfect relationships. Well, and to be fair, a lot of these things did not say perfect anything, so I don't want to make it sound like that. But like if I ever had a day where I was like not feeling great or doubting myself or a low self-esteem day or no confidence day, I blamed myself. Like I wasn't doing the things in the book the right way. And it became kind of this like, I don't know what you want to call it, a catch-22 or a downward spiral where I just kept feeling like somehow this all came down to that I was flawed and something was wrong with me. Along comes therapy, and, again, I think some therapists, sometimes I get this way too, we get sucked into the self-help stuff too, but therapy is more about self-acceptance, self-compassion, feeling your feelings, whatever they are, learning to be more compassionate toward others. I'm sure I'm leaving some things out. This is just kind of I'm doing things differently this year. I'm sorry. I know I'm taking a little tangent, but I just want to say I don't have time to do things perfectly anymore. So I'm going back to like, what would I tell a client who wanted to do what I'm doing right now is I would be like, go for it. Do it how it works for you, right? And the way I used to do videos is I would and some of you are not going to like this way that I'm doing it. Okay, move along. I mean, there's like millions of creators on YouTube. There's tons of stuff out there on Facebook and TikTok and whatever. You'll find your thing, right? Or writers or books. So much out there. But I want you to love me too. So anyway, what was I talking about? How I'm not going to, right. So going back to kind of doing it how I want to do it and therapy and self-help. And I will probably need to edit this because I don't even remember what I was talking about. But see, again, if I do the editing like I used to do last time, it took up like so much time. I'm not going to lie. It was too much for me. So I just stopped. I had a lot of other things going on there too. But anyway, self-help versus therapy. Yeah, therapy, you're kind of in it for like the long haul. And I don't want you to think that like there's different kinds of therapies. So I'm not saying that like I've been through different kinds of therapies in my life too. Like when I was having issues like panic attacks and that kind of thing, like I did more what I would call short-term therapy. Some people may not call this short-term. I mean, I was in it for 9 months just to deal with panic attacks. It was amazing. It helped me so much, but I had other issues that I had to go deal with again, or, and constantly. So I don't look at therapy as like, you do it once and then you're set for life. It's like a ongoing kind of process. And you don't even, like sometimes I'll say to people, just because you're not in therapy in the moment doesn't mean that the therapy you did doesn't carry on with you. So I think we are all works in progress. I think that's great. I don't think we ever stop learning, growing, figuring out how to do things better or like in a way that works for you or your changing circumstances, by the way. If anything, I think a lot of us learned how to adapt and adjust during this time in particular, the pandemic. yeah, there's this thing that's going on. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Trying to be funny. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, I mean, and some of us have not adjusted very well. This has been an incredibly difficult time. So here's the thing. Both can be true at the same time. That's the difference between therapy and self-help would kind of be like you're working toward like a certain purpose or an outcome. It's okay. I can already see the people arguing with me. That's fine. You can. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. My grandmother used to say that's what makes a horse race. And I think that's a great phrase, because then it's like sort of accepting that other people are going to think differently than you. Even though, no, I think everybody should agree with me. No. But so those are just some thoughts that I'm having about the difference between that, the therapy and the self-help. So if you've ever felt like you've read the book, you're so excited, you're going to do the things, and then, like a month or two or 6 months or a year later or whatever, you're like, oh my God, something's wrong with me. I can't do this. What's wrong with me? It's not you. It's not you. Right? I mean, it's just not. Go to therapy. No, you may not need it, but I think therapy's great. So enjoy yourself in any case. Love ya.